the only real choice you've got is how you apply what you've been given. You know, some people, two people from the same kampong, they could say, well, what can I do? I'm from this kampong. Yeah. The next guy from the same kampong might say, well, I'm from this kampong, and, well, that means the only way is up, you know, because I can have a go at things. And it's the same situation, same day of the week, same government in power, and it's the same kampong.
Very powerful tool, indeed, NLP.
Well, that's just, well, I can't say all of that's NLP.
I think it helps a lot when people want to learn, but I think the fact is also people must be willing to open their mind and take it in, because if you go into something with a closed mind and you're critical in the first place, then how are you going to learn anything?
That's a really important point, because I'm very interested in being a little bit low-key. As you can tell from my style, I'm not interested in saying, you know, I'm so great, this will transform your life, you'll all be millionaires by next Friday. I don't do that. It's more a question of, here's one of the things about NLP that fascinated me is I have this fascination for techniques and ideas that are so powerful that they work whether you believe in them or not. And if I teach somebody a technique and they get a great result, while they're using the technique, they might be going, Ian, I'm not totally sure this is going to work. And I said, well, do it anyway. And when I first started doing NLP coaching with executives, in the early days I thought, well, I don't believe it will work. I don't think you have to believe things will work. That's a myth. You just have to believe enough to give it a go. So I'd sit down with a client, and it was maybe a businessman, much wealthier and much older than me, and I'd try a technique, and I'm going, well, I'll give it a go, but I don't think it'll work. And so I said, try this. And he goes, oh, that's great. You solved my problems. I've got it now, and you're brilliant. And I'm thinking, gosh, you know, I'm amazed that worked. I didn't even believe it. And there is this thing in the personal development world and positive thinking that you have to believe before you can succeed. Wrong. I want people to be skeptical. I want people to say, hey, how do I know this is going to work? Why should I believe you? Who's this Matt Sally who, you know, hasn't even been to Sarawak that often? Why should I believe him? And I'm saying, I don't want you to believe me. I want you to just, in fact, I would strongly suggest you analyze, think, and above all, be highly skeptical of everything that I do. Because the problem, Rosie, this world we live in, there's far too many people have messed up because they aren't skeptical enough. All kinds of con men, and I'll be very careful to not say anything that might be interpreted as political here, but there's all kinds of people out there conning all kinds of other people because the other people aren't being skeptical enough, and they're not saying, why should I believe you? So you don't need to believe to succeed. You've just got to believe just enough to say, well, let's give it a go.
Okay. It sounds really fantastic. You saw me, so I think if I'm a listener now, I would like to meet you and see whether you're coming into Kuching, for instance, to hold a talk. Are you coming into Kuching?
I am, and
it would be nice to have you in Kuching to help out there.
I'd be delighted. Let me just check I got the date right here. October the 17th.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. You're coming in next month.
Yes.
Is it a seminar, a one-day seminar?
No, it's 7 days. NLP is highly structured.
7 days talk.
It's a 7-day program. It's called the NLP Practitioner.
NLP Practitioner.
Which is very intensive and focused.
And you're going to come in for that. You're going to have to teach people all about NLP.
Yeah, well, it's bigger than 7 days. The practitioner is the basic driving license in NLP skills.
All right.
And it's very comprehensive, goes through an awful lot of material, and when I remember doing my practitioner, best part of 20 years ago now, and it had a highly transformational effect on both my business and my personal life. So there's a lot of stuff in it.
Okay, I look forward to that then.
I will catch you then.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Halsall, for your time. I know you're on busy guy, and you took time out from.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
I hope to see you one day in Kuching then, the 17th of October, right?
17th of October, correct.
Okay. So have a good day.
Thank you.
And have a good weekend.
Have a great life.
I hope to.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.